Hello students, welcome back to the series of lectures of mathematics of class 9th. In this video lesson, I am going to discuss with you exercise 4.3 of lines and angles chapter, the remaining problems. So we have done the previous problems of the same exercise in 2-3 video lessons. Those who have not watched them, just click on the playlist of this channel, or also in the description below they will be mentioned, and the immediate previous video lesson you can click it on the iCard and get it notified. And the continuation part of the exercise 4.3, here the 16th one, in the adjacent figure AB line is parallel to CD line, T is a transversal. T is a transversal intersecting E and F respectively. Here at the point of intersection is E and F. If angle 2 is to angle 1 is equal to 5 is to 4. So, angle 2 is to 1, the ratio is given as 5 is to 4. Find the measure of each marked angle. We have to find the measure of all the angles here. So, we have to find the measure of all the 8 angles formed, but here given only the ratio of 2 angles. Okay. So, with that information, we will start the solution here. Here let me suppose angle 2 as some phi into some constant 5k degrees. Okay. So let angle 2 be, so it is 5 portions. So phi is to 4. So 5k degrees. Okay. And angle 1 is equal to 4k degrees. K is some constant. Okay. So here if you observe 1 and 2, angle 1 and 2 are on a straight line AB. So this angle is a straight angle. So I can club this angle 1 plus angle 2 equal to 180 degrees, straight angle. Right. So I am supposing angle 1 is 4k degrees plus 5k degrees is equal to 180. So that is 9k is equal to 180, and k degrees is 180 upon 9. So that is 20 degrees. 9 ones 9. So the k value which we supposed as a constant is 20 degrees. So from this we can calculate angle 1 and angle 2. So what is angle 1? Angle 1 is 4k. So 4 into 20 degrees, that comes to 80 degrees. Whereas angle 2 is 5k. So 5 into k value I am substituting. So that comes to 100 degrees. Here we got 2 angles. Now, from the principles of the parallel lines and transversal, given that AB is parallel to CD and this is the transversal, right? So, if this is the transversal, the angles are here formed are corresponding alternating interior angles. See here, if you see angle 1 and angle 5 are corresponding. Angle 5 and angle 3 are interior alternate angles which are equal. So, from here, angle 1 equals to angle 5. Why? Since corresponding angles are equal, we know. So, angle 1 we got it as 80 degrees. Therefore, angle 5 is equal to 80. Similarly, angle 5 is equal to angle 3. This angle 5 equal to angle 3, interior alternate angles. Interior alternate angles. So we know angle 5 is 80 degrees. So therefore angle 3 is also equal to 80 degrees. Now here angle 3 and angle 7 form again corresponding. Here we'll write. Yeah, angle 3 equal to angle 7 since corresponding angles. So we get, since 3 is 80, therefore angle 7 is also equal to 80 degrees. We got few angles. Now we have to find all the marked angles. Now from 7 here, we got 1, 5, 3 and 7. Now we also know angle 2. Angle 2 equal to 5k, that is 100 degrees, isn't it? So angle 2 and angle 6 are again corresponding. Here I'll write. Here. Angle 2 equal to angle 6 since corresponding angles. So how much is angle 2? Angle 2 we know that we got it as 100 degrees. Therefore angle 6 is equal to 100 degrees. Now angle 6 and angle 4 are interior alternate angles. Angle 6, angle 4 are equal since interior alternate angles are equal. Because these two are parallel lines and this is a transversal, 8 angles form and they satisfy the condition of corresponding and interior alternate angles. So 6 is 100 degrees, therefore angle 4 is 100 degrees. From angle 4 here, angle 8. Angle 4 and 8 form corresponding again. Angle 4 is equal to angle 8 since corresponding angles. Since corresponding angles. Since 4 is 100, therefore we get angle 8 is 100. Okay. So likewise, how many we got? We got 1, 2, 3 here, 3, 4, 5, 6, even 7 is there, 7 and 8. All the angles, all the marked angles we found out. So if you know one angle, we can get all the angles when the two lines are parallel and when the transversal is intersecting them. Okay. Pause it and note it down. See the 17th problem. In the adjacent figure, AB is parallel to CD. Find the values of X, Y and Z. See here, if you observe the diagram here, AB is parallel to CD. Here is 2x, 3x, here Y, here Z angle and here 80 degrees. This information is given. Now we have two transversals. Here there is one transversal A, PQ, and also you can consider this transversal as PR. Okay. Now here, first considering the transversal PQ, here given AB parallel to CD, okay, PQ is transversal. Okay, so if we are seeing this as transversal, angle, this complete angle and this angle, these two form, for transversal PQ, this complete angle, that is 2x plus 3x is 5x. 5x and 80 degrees, they form the interior angles on one side of the transversal. So, which are supplementary. Okay, 2x plus 3x equals to, 2x plus 3x plus 80 degrees. Okay, 2x plus 3x is one angle. And this 80 degrees is equal to 180 degrees because they are on the same side of the transversal. Interior angles on same side of transversal are supplementary. So they are equal to 180 degrees. Right. So this is 5x plus 80 degrees equals to 180. So 5x is equal to 180 minus 80, that is 100. X is equal to 100 over 5. So x is equal to 20 degrees, right? We got x value. Here we got 1. We need to find y value. Okay. Now if you see, AB is parallel to CD and PR is a transversal. This angle 3x and y form the interior alternate angles which are equal, right? Here we will see AB parallel to CD, considering the transversal PR is transversal. Okay, therefore 3x is equal to y degrees here. Why? Because interior alternate, I am writing interior in the short form, interior alternate angles equal. So equal. Yes. So 3x is 20 degrees. 3 into 20 degrees is equal to y. Therefore y equal to 60 degrees. So we got x value and y value. Now y is 60, so z will be here 180 minus 60 because a straight angle. Either ways you can find. Here like this also you can find. If PR is a transversal, 3x and z form the angles, interior angles on the same side of the transversal which sum up to 180. That is supplementary. Like that also you can find z. But here simply we can find, since AB is a straight line, angle on a straight line is straight angle, y plus z equal to 180. So if y is equal to 60. Therefore, z equals to 180 minus 60. Okay. So, that is equal to 120 degrees. Therefore, x angle how much we got? 20. Y angle is 60 and z angle is 120 degrees. Okay. So, pause the video and note it down. See the 18th one. In the adjacent figure, AB is parallel to CD. Find all the values of x, y and z. If you observe the diagram here given 90 degrees, y angle, x angles, 70 degrees, z angle. This is the line AB and this is the line CD. These two are parallel. When these two are parallel, this forms a transversal. CE is a transversal. Okay. Now, observe this triangle. This is 90 degrees. This is y and x. And if you see the line AB, the line on this line angle formed as a straight line, a straight angle, isn't it? So, from this we can find out x. So, x plus 70 degrees plus x degrees equal to 180 degrees, straight angle, okay, on a straight line. So, straight angle. So, from this 2x plus 70 equals to 180. So, 2x is equal to, shift this to the other side, 180 minus 70, that is 2x is equal to 110 degrees. And x is equal to 110 upon 2, that is equal to 55 degrees. Okay. So, x angle is 55 degrees we got. We found out x. Now, we want to find the y. See the y angle. This is 55 degrees. This is 90 degrees y angle. And sum of the three angles in a triangle is 180. From there we can find out y. Therefore, x plus y plus 90 degrees is equal to 180. Why? Sum of angles in a triangle equals 180. Angle sum property. So, x angle we will substitute. Okay. So, here 55 plus y plus 90 equals to 180. I will write it on the top here. Yeah, I will write it here. So, 90 plus 55, that comes to 145. Y plus 145 degrees is equal to 180. So, y equal to 180 minus 145. That comes to y degrees is equal to 35 degrees. So, we got y value, right. Here x and y we got when we want to find the z. Now, here given the condition AB is parallel to CD, these two are parallel, CE is a transversal, AB parallel to CD, CE is transversal. So, the angle x and z form the interior angles on the same side of the transversal, which are supplementary. Therefore, x plus z equals to 180 degrees. We have to mention the reason here. Why? Because interior angles on same side of transversal are supplementary. Okay. So, here we know the value of x. X is 55. Yes. 55 degrees plus z equal to 180. So, from this we will find z angle. Z angle is equal to 180 minus 55. So, that comes to 25 degrees. 25. So, therefore, x is 55, y value is 35 and z angle is 25 degrees. We found all the angles. Pause it and note it down. Here the last problem of this exercise, 19th one, there are three figures given. In each of the following figures, AB is parallel to CD. AB is parallel to CD here. All the AB and CD are parallel to each other. Find the value of x in each case. In all the three, we have to find the value of x. Here given the value of x here. When we start with the first solution here, Okay, first solution here. Here if you observe, AB is parallel to CD. We will draw another line which is parallel to these two lines. Okay, let me make one partition like this here, so that I am drawing a line which is parallel to both the lines. Yes, this is a line. Let this be, if this is E, let this be F. Okay, I am making a construction. So EF, construction I am making, draw EF parallel to AB and to CD. Okay, so in such a way I am drawing a line which is parallel to both the lines. And also we have the axiom that if two lines are parallel to the same line, they are parallel to each other. That was an axiom. Okay, now if we are considering EF here, EF is parallel to AB, likewise I had made. And if I consider this complete angle E is given as X. I'll take the angle AEF as some Y here, this only this angle, and angle FEC as some Y, okay, some Z. Okay, this complete angle is X given. I am supposing this angle as Y. Let me suppose this angle as Z, angle FE. Okay, so consider angle AEF equal to Y and angle FEC as Z. Now here if you see, if AB is parallel to EF, angle A and angle Y degrees, they are the interior angles on the same side of the transversal, which is equal to 180. So AB parallel to EF. So here 104 degrees plus Y angle, this angle, that is AEF, this angle, these two angles form 180 because interior angles on the same side of the transversal are supplementary. So Y angle is equal to 180 degrees minus 104 degrees. So this comes to some 76, I suppose. Yeah, 66 degrees. So Y angle, we got this angle. And we will find Z angle. But here asked only X angle. X is nothing but Y plus Z. I had bifurcated it. Okay. So now here we will find these two. EF is parallel to CD. So Z plus 116 equals to 180. Okay. So Z, therefore Z plus 116 is equal to 180 since they form the interior angles on same side of the transversal which are supplementary. So therefore Z equals to 180 minus 116. Okay. If you remove 16 from 180, we get how much we get? 64, I suppose. Yes, 64 degrees. 64 and 16 comes 70, 80, right? So 180. So Z angle we got. Now we will club these two. Y and Z forms our X angle, isn't it? Since X is equal to Y plus Z. So X degrees is equal to Y is 66 plus 64. 66 plus 64, that comes to 110 degrees is the X angle in first diagram. Okay. Now moving on to the second diagram. We will make same thing. We will draw a line which is parallel to AB and parallel to CD. Okay. So this line be PQ somewhere, P and Q. And I will suppose here angle CEP as Y and angle PE as Z, I'll suppose. Okay. So that here if angle CD is parallel to PQ, here I'll write the solution to this side. Second solution. Here angle CD is parallel to angle PQ and these two form Y and 35 degrees form interior alternate angles. Okay. So Y is equal to 35 degrees. Why? Since interior alternate angles. Okay. we got y. We will find the z also. Again, see, consider PQ is parallel to AB. I had made a construction PQ such that it is parallel to this AB line and parallel to CD line. We also have the axiom that when two lines are parallel to the same line, they are parallel to each other. Okay. Also given that AB is parallel to CD here. Now here Z is equal to 65 degrees. Therefore, Z equals to 65 degrees. The same thing. Interior alternate angles are equal. Now here X is equal to Y plus Z. So this X, I supposed it as Y and Z. So X value is equal to 35 degrees and 65 degrees. So that comes to 100 degrees X. Here in the second diagram we got X value as 100. Here we got X value as X measure as 110 degrees. Now moving on to the third diagram. The similar way we will make the partition like we will draw a line which is parallel to both the parallel lines. So the line parallel to both the parallel lines to the same line, this is parallel to each other. Okay. Here if you are making a partition, and let me suppose this this as Y and this is Z. Same thing. Here if you see, if the line, let me suppose this as PQ line. PQ is parallel to CD and these two form, see, on the same side of the transversal, this is M and D. D and M is the transversal. Considering 75 and Z, these two are the interior angles on the same side of the transversal. Let me write here the third solution. Okay. So angle Z plus 75 equals to 180. Why? Because write the reason also. The interior angles on the same side of the transversal is 180. So from this I'll find Z angle is equal to 180 minus 75. Okay. So that comes to 105 degrees is Z angle. Now we'll find Y. Here considering AB is parallel to PQ and BM is the transversal here. So these two form the interior angles on the same side of this transversal BM. So they are supplementary. So Y plus 35 degrees is equal to 180. From this we will find 180 minus 35. So Y angle is equal to, we get 45 degrees. Okay. So 145, right? So here this is equal to 180. Therefore, we have X is equal to Y plus Z. X is equal to, what is the Y value? So 145 plus 105. So that becomes X is equal to 250 degrees angle X. X degrees is equal to. Likewise, we can find, I had made a construction such that a line parallel to both these lines. Here also line parallel to both these lines. Here I made a construction such that it is parallel to both the lines, and we had applied the principles of parallel lines. Okay. Here with this we have completed. Please note it down. We have completed the whole exercise. We will see with a new concept and the exercise 4.4 in our next session. Thank you all.